Hey family, Sabrina Celeste here. Today I want to teach you, I like to make my videos quick and sweet and short. I want to teach you how I create a vision board. So let's start off with what do you need for, what do you need to make a vision board? It's pretty simple. The things you need are pretty simple. They look something like this. All you need is a pair of scissors, some glue sticks, some colored markers, a poster board or a vision board book, and lots of magazines. The words and the pictures that you use on your vision board are very important, and I'll tell you why. I'll explain this to you. Law of attraction and your vision board can work hand in hand. Law of attraction is very simple. You have 3 steps, right? What do I want? I think and feel the feeling of, what it is to already have that which I want. I'm grateful for it. I'm thanking God. And step 3 is letting it go. You have to let go. You just have to let it go. Otherwise, the universe can't get busy and start manifesting it for you. With the vision board, what you want on your vision board are words that say, I am, I have, it is. What you don't want on your vision boards are, it is coming, I will be getting, it is happening. Why don't you want to write, money is coming to me? Because if you're writing, money is coming to me, do you have it? Is it with you now? No, why? Because it's coming. It's always on its way. Get it? So it's not here. It's always on its way. I want to lose weight. Well, you're just making a statement of what it is you want. If you want, weight loss, then you have to, or you want love, then you have to make statements like, I am the healthiest I've ever been. I am at my perfect weight. Even if you're not, you want to see yourself and your circumstances and your financial status and your home and your children and your family and your relationships and everything that you have right now. You want to see it as though you already have it right now. Okay, so for example, here's my sample vision board. Up here, I have every day money is being deposited into my account. That's kind of a slippery one. Every day money is being is kind of similar to on its way. So I think a better statement would be, every day I see money in my account. Every day I have money in my account. Every day I have, more and more money in my account. I have, okay. Here's a good one. I am making money while I sleep. I'm making money while I sleep. I'm sleeping and I'm making money. That one's okay. You can also put fun things on your vision board, like your time to shine, or I put some butterflies on this one. It's just a sample vision board. Easy laptop living. I have wads and wads of cash in my purse. Okay, so anyway, these are things that we all want. And so I think you get the point. You want to use words like I have, I am, I am so grateful that I have, I am so grateful that I am. And you want to avoid words like is coming, I will have, I want to do this because it hasn't happened yet. You want words that express the present tense. I have, I am. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, just ask below. Write a comment, ask me below if you have any questions about this. But this is so wonderful. I do vision board workshops once a year, usually around the new year or around the new moon. And it's so fun to watch the ladies come back the following year with their old vision boards. Even my staunchest critics have come back. The gals that I hang around that are like, oh, this is pooey, this doesn't work. And they've come back and they've said, you know what? I don't know how I got to Ireland. I don't know how this happened. I said, well, you followed, my basic suggestions as to how to visualize, with your vision board properly, and it manifested for you. Why wouldn't it? I believe, and this is my personal belief, is that I am co-creating with God. And I believe that, God being the great creator and the manifester, I call God Dad, because that's what I need in my life. I believe that we co-create together. He puts the desires in my heart, and I have to do the footwork. We have to do the footwork, right? But we also have to stay out of the results. So with law of attraction, it's important that you know what you want, but you have to stay out of the how and the when. And your job is just to remain grateful, just grateful for having received it, and always saying that this or better is now manifesting for the good of me and everyone else, right? Because what blesses one blesses all. And that's what you really want. You want to manifest things that are going to not just bless you, but bless everyone. Trust me. It is, it's so much better when you see even, others that you might not agree with, or perhaps people in your life that are not, that don't have your best interest at heart. That's okay. You just send them pink light of love, and you see them, receiving and, getting everything that they want and desire. And you will always have what you need, and you will always get so much more than you need. A quick story, and I'll share a quick story about myself. I had a divorce. I got divorced a few years ago, about 6 years ago. And unfortunately, it wasn't a friendly divorce. I wanted it to be, but it wasn't. And he, for whatever reason, things happened. And he wanted me out of the house, right? I think he had other endeavors or females that he wanted to court or whatever. And I had a job at the time, and I wasn't making very much money. And I was trying to find, a room to rent, a place to live. This is in California. And it was so expensive. And I can't remember what I was making. It wasn't really much at the time. This was 6 years ago. I think I was making like $16, $17 an hour, but I was also working on the weekends, and we were a 2-income couple, so things were okay. But when he said, you need to move out, and you need to move out not in a month like he initially had told me, he said, I want you to move out next week. So I really just didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a job, and I didn't have a place to live. But what I did is I did the footwork. I left messages. I would see a couple places that were like perfect within my price range, and they wouldn't call me back. And I also wasn't really making enough money to survive. And so I just let go. And I visualized myself just feeling the feeling of being in the perfect place for me. And I knew as God's child that since I believe that God and the universe is my source, that I would be taken care of. And I put my head down on my arm, and the phone rang, and it was a lady. And she said, I think you're looking for a place to live. And I said, yes. And she said, well, we have, my mother passed away. We have a mother-in-law quarters. It has a parking spot, laundry, free internet, free cable TV, a small kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom. That's like ridiculous. I'm like, okay, yes, I would love to see it. Meanwhile, a friend of mine who worked for the California Lottery called me and said, they are hiring right now. Get on the internet, get on the phone, do whatever you have to, and apply for this job. I'm going to give you a good word. She said, I'm not going to promise anything because a lot of people have tried to get this job and have not succeeded. And they've been waiting for 2 years, 6 years for this position. But I believe in doing the footwork, just like this vision board, doing the footwork and leaving the results up to God. So I filled out the application. I got a call for an interview. That afternoon I was in the house, and he was just making it really, really hard for me to go on this interview. He was a very angry individual, and I did the best I could. I got dressed, and my friend had worked with me as to like what it is that they were looking for, and helped me put this like presentation together. And I just went in and I just did this interview. You know, people have been waiting for this, you know, position for, you know, even up to 6 years. So I get it, you know, but I have a lot of sales experience, and I think this would be a great fit for me. I got in my car, and I didn't even drive a block, and they called me back, and they said, "The job is yours." I'm even talking about it today, I just get choked up. So that's what I'm talking about. God moving mountains in real time. Just thinking about it just chokes me up. So I got that job on the spot, pretty much. And I started, and it tripled my wages, and I moved into my apartment. And that is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing the footwork, but staying out of the results. Believing and seeing and feeling and knowing that all your needs are already met. You just have to understand that, you know, this takes practice, right? Because if you look around at your current situation, you might think, how is this possible? How is this possible? I don't see it. How is it going to happen? But you don't need to worry about the how and the when. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to worry about the what. You need to be grateful, and you need to stay open and willing, and stay out of your way. Most of all, stay grateful, because I'm telling you, it's amazing. It works. So I didn't mean to get all choked up on that story. Just thinking about it and remembering it, and so many other things that I have manifested over the years, like trips to Italy and Hawaii with no money, or getting paid to go, cars and relationships, the marriage that I have now, the brewery that we opened. I did a video on how we manifested a brewery, or how he manifested a brewery, and how I support him and his endeavors. And a lot of good things have happened in my life. A lot of challenging things have happened in my life as well. But these are the things that we learn from. These are the things that we grow from. And I hope that you subscribe to me, because I have so many amazing stories and teachings that I want to share with you, experiences from my childhood, my extraterrestrial experiences. Oh my gosh, there's just too many to speak about right now. But anyway, this was my vision board video. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Bye for now.